Historic Houston neighborhood is fighting to preserve its identity as new challenges emerge.
Independence Heights, the first African-American municipality in Texas, is experiencing a wave of change, and some longtime residents are working to ensure its rich history and culture remain intact.
In this next installment of our ongoing series, Our Town, KPRC2's Andy Sirota shows us how the community is coming together to hold on to its roots.
Nestled near the heart of Houston, Independence Heights carries a history as rich as its roots. Built by resilience, strengthened by faith, and held together by a community determined to hold on to its identity and preserve its legacy.
3 generations here. Independence Heights holds a very special place in my heart.
For Super Neighborhood President Marty Page, Independence Heights isn't just home, it's history. A history built by generations who fought to create a self-sufficient city, the first in Texas to be incorporated by African Americans. But as time moves forward,
We can't rely on anyone else to tell our story.
the challenge remains. How do you protect the past while embracing the future?
Community voices are so important in ensuring a neighborhood's future. How do you ensure that the voices of the folks who live here are heard?
We're downtown a lot. we travel to city council meetings. We do our elected officials. You attend meetings, and you make sure that your voice is heard, and you make sure that the community's voice is heard, and that's not always an easy thing.
For those moving in like Carlos Barrios,
It has a tail to it, I would say.
there's a responsibility to understand the foundation they're now part of.
It has a nostalgic feel to it.
Why is that so important to you?
The community. Community is a big thing. You want to feel comfortable where you live at, and at the end of the day, you want to get to know your neighbors.
That small town spirit is what longtime residents and community leaders are working to protect, ensuring that newcomers embrace the legacy that built this neighborhood.
What we're trying to do is blend them, merge them, marry them, essentially, to continue with the legacy of Independence Heights.
Pastor Eric Wilson says churches play a critical role in that mission, bringing people together across generations and backgrounds, standing as pillars of hope, unity, and action.
So in finding things that are common, is that going to be the key to this community's survival and growth?
No
in the
doubt,
future?
no doubt.
That shared spirit is already shaping the neighborhood's future. The community is deeply involved in the proposed Emancipation Trail, stretching from Galveston, tracing the journey from slavery to freedom.
We're making sure that the trail that's coming through ends in Independence Heights. It's something that Sheila Jackson Lee pushed.
Emancipation Trail.
We have the apartments coming on the corner of Yale and Cross Timbers that we had to go in and fight for a couple of weeks ago.
The spirit of Independence Heights will always be carried by the people. Those who've called it home for generations, and those just discovering its legacy, united in refusing to let its story fade. A community with a rich past and a future still being written together.
Looking ahead to Independence Heights' future, what do you see?
I see a lot of diversity. I see a lot of us coming together. I see a lot of us working together. I see a prosperous future for us. We still have a lot of work to do here in Independence Heights.
And you're in it for the long haul.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Andy Sirota, KPRC 2 News.